Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny learns Ava's revenge secret. Alexis rats Julian's sister out. General Hospital. EHS spoilers reveal that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, was shocked after she pushed Fergus Fern, Lane Davies, to tell the name of her accuser. Fergus admitted it was Ava Jerome, Maura West, so Alexis realized Ava sought to have her disbarred as revenge over her treatment of Julian Jerome. William DeVry. Of course, that's something that Alexis could easily spill to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, once she returns to Port Charles. At some point, Alexis may end up ratting Ava out to Sonny, so this could be the start of Ava's downfall. Sonny divorced Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watras, for deceiving him about her SEC tip, mostly because it could have landed Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, behind bars. It's clear that Sonny doesn't take kindly to anyone who makes vengeful moves against the mothers of his children. That includes Alexis, who was ultimately disbarred and proceeded to spin out after losing her career. Alexis will hopefully get her law license reinstated, but that doesn't change the vindictive move Ava made. If Sonny finds out Ava carried out a payback plot against Alexis, it could leave him wondering what else she's hiding. Sonny is paranoid when it comes to almost everyone else in his life anyway, so Ava may be next. Ava could find herself struggling to defend herself during a heated Sonny confrontation as she watches her good standing with him go up in smoke. Although Ava tried to position herself to be the only person Sonny trusted, that plan may quickly fall apart. Things surely aren't going to go well for Ava when it comes out that Sonny's med dosage has been messed with. Ava may end up getting accused of sabotaging Sonny's prescription, at least at first. Even if Ava points to her lab test results as proof that she investigated and wasn't behind the tampering, it'll still prove she knew about Sonny's altered dosage and said nothing. Whatever the case, Alexis may point the finger at Ava over the disbarment drama and leave Sonny furious. Our GH predictions suggest that could lead to more problems for Ava once Sonny's all riled up and suspicious of her, so she'd better be careful. General Hospital spoilers say Sonny could get updates from Alexis in the coming episodes, so stay tuned to see his reaction to her potential news. In the bustling halls of General Hospital, secrets lurk in every corner, waiting to explode into chaos. Sonny Corinthos, the powerful mob boss, finds himself entangled in a web of betrayal and vengeance that threatens to unravel his world. The latest bombshell: Ava Jerome's meticulously planned revenge plot. A secret so dangerous that it could shake the very foundations of Port Charles. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis faces a moral dilemma that pits her loyalty against her conscience, leading her to a decision that could have dire consequences for her family. Sonny, a man used to being in control, has been on edge for weeks. The whispers in the underworld, the sudden shifts in alliances, and the unexplained disappearances all point to something big brewing. His instincts, honed over years of navigating the treacherous waters of organized crime, tell him that he's the target. But from whom? And why now? The answers lie hidden in the most unlikely of places, within the heart of someone he once considered an ally. Ava Jerome, a woman with a history as dark and twisted as Sonny's, has been plotting in the shadows. Her thirst for vengeance is fueled by a deep-seated pain and a desire to reclaim power. Ava's plan is as brilliant as it is devious, designed to strike at Sonny when he least expects it. She has enlisted the help of her brother Julian, who, despite his reservations, cannot refuse her. Together, they have woven a complex scheme that involves manipulation, deceit, and a touch of poetic justice. But secrets, no matter how well guarded, have a way of coming to light. Enter Alexis Davis, a woman caught between her legal expertise and her tangled family ties. Alexis has always struggled with her love-hate relationship with Julian, her ex-husband. When she stumbles upon a fragment of Ava's plan, she is torn. Should she protect Julian, the father of her daughter, or should she uphold the law and prevent a potential disaster? As Alexis grapples with her decision, the clock ticks ominously. She knows that the information she holds could either save or doom lives. In a moment of clarity, she makes a choice. Alexis decides to inform Sonny, hoping that her actions will prevent a bloodbath. She knows that once she crosses this line, there will be no turning back. The weight of her choice sits heavily on her shoulders, but she is resolute. Sonny, upon learning of Ava's secret, is initially stunned. Ava, the woman who has been a thorn in his side for years, had orchestrated such an elaborate plot right under his nose. His shock quickly turns to anger, and then to a cold, calculating determination. Sonny knows that confronting Ava directly would be too risky. Instead, he decides to play a long game, using the information Alexis has given him to outmaneuver Ava and turn the tables. Meanwhile, Ava senses that something is amiss. Her plan, which had been progressing smoothly, now feels precarious. She cannot pinpoint the leak, but knows that time is no longer on her side. Desperation pushes her to take bolder steps, accelerating her timeline and making riskier moves. The tension between her and Julian escalates as they argue over the best course of action. Julian, ever the pragmatist, urges caution, while Ava, driven by revenge, insists on pressing forward. As the pieces move on this deadly chessboard, the residents of Port Charles remain oblivious to the storm brewing in their midst. But for Sonny, Ava, and Alexis, the stakes have never been higher. Friendships will be tested, loyalties questioned, and lives forever changed by the choices they make. Sonny's strategy begins to unfold. He starts to dismantle Ava's support system, quietly turning her allies against her. Each move is calculated, each step precise. Sonny's network of informants and enforcers works tirelessly to stay one step ahead. He knows that exposing Ava too soon could trigger a violent confrontation, so he opts for subtlety and deception. Ava, feeling the walls close in, makes a last-ditch effort to secure her position. She reaches out to a mysterious figure from her past, someone with the resources and influence to tip the scales in her favor. This new alliance, however, comes with its own set of dangers and complications. Ava is now playing a game with even higher stakes, one where a single misstep could lead to her downfall. Amidst this turmoil, Alexis watches from the sidelines, her heart heavy with the knowledge of what she has set in motion. She finds herself visiting Julian more often, seeking reassurance that she made the right choice. Julian, unaware of Alexis's role in revealing Ava's secret, tries to maintain his own precarious balance. His love for his sister and his desire to protect his family pull him in opposite directions. The climax of this intricate dance of deception and revenge approaches with a sense of inevitability. Sonny's final move is bold and decisive. He orchestrates a situation where Ava is forced to confront